Mine's getting worse over here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hugh Goodrich. I am the counselor here at Elk Mountain High School, and it is my true pleasure to be your master of ceremonies this evening. It doesn't seem possible to me that we're already graduating this particular group of students. I can remember them vividly, their first day of 5th grade guidance. I can remember the day when I used to be able to look Dexter Curry in the eye. Come to think of it, I can remember a lot of times when I used to be able to look most of these kids in the eye, and I can't do that anymore with half of this class. I can tell you this, it has been a true pleasure to be with these students the past 4 years in high school. It has been a blessing to be able to watch them go from tentative, scared 9th graders to the wonderful group of young men and young women you're about to see walk down the aisle. It has been nothing short of a genuine adventure. And please join me now in welcoming the Elk Mountain High School Class of 2014. To honor our country, please now join me in saying our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Please be seated. First in our program this evening, I would like to welcome to the microphone to present our honor awards my principal, Mr. Paul Weber, and our district superintendent, Dr. Ronald Walsh.
Good evening. It is my privilege to convey honor cords with Dr. Walsh this evening. In addition to receiving honor cords tonight, students will be receiving the Presidential Awards for Academic Achievement and Academic Excellence. First, I will read you a letter from President Obama addressing our students. Please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. I am pleased to join your family, friends, and teachers in honoring this tremendous achievement. America's continued success depends on how well your generation is prepared for the future, and this special recognition is a testament to the dedication and skill you have shown in the classroom. I am proud of you for pushing yourself academically, and I am counting on you to continue to set a good example and help others whenever you have the opportunity. Smart, driven young people like you remind me that America's best days are yet to come. And as long as you continue to stay focused on your education and work hard, no dream will be beyond reach. Congratulations again. I hope this award inspires you to continue seeking out new challenges and setting your sights on new horizons. I wish you all the best for the years ahead. At this time, I would like to call forward students who have earned silver honor cords by maintaining a B+ grade average. Students, after receiving your honor cords from Dr. Walsh, you may pick up your Presidential Achievement Certificates and pins. Drew Allen Barrick. Alyssa Michelle Burrows. Brooke Taylor Devine. Tyler Lee Deutschlander. Joshua Adam Hall. Austin Jerome Eugene Hansen. Kayla Marie Hefty. Marcus Michael Klug. Peter Nautu Lor. Madeline May Pitts. Shuadong Season Vu. Let's give a round of applause for our Silver Honor Corps students. At this time, I would like to call forward students who have earned Gold Honor Cords by maintaining an A grade average. Students, after receiving your honor cords from Dr. Walsh, you may pick up your Presidential Excellence certificates and pins. Emily Lynn Abramovich. Hunter Charles Alexander. Austin Robert Altman. Gabriel John Anderson. Brandy Elizabeth Beagle. McKenna Mary Barufka. Dexter Roger Curry. Samuel Anthony Hostre. Molly Elizabeth Peltney. Cole Stephen Hollingsworth. Caitlin Joyce Hollister. Benjamin John Halsworth. Samantha Suzanne Jane. Caitlin Jean Johnson. Lindsay K. Coles. Kong Mong Lor. Jamie Lee Solom. Kaylee Jordan Stengel. Danae Lynn Sterniker. Drew William Sterniker. Logan Donald Strom. Carissa Janet Weezer. James Race Wolf. Nooney Yang. Two students will be receiving special medallions this evening to recognize their outstanding academic achievements. These students are first and second in their class and have the honor of addressing the public at Friday's graduation ceremony. It is my pleasure to present this year's salutatorian, Miss Anna Sessions. It is my pleasure to present this year's valedictorian, Mr. Adam Gottschalk. Let's give a round of applause for our gold honor code recipient. Next on our agenda is the School Board Service Award. The School Board Service Award is given to the senior who has served as a student representative on our district's Board of Education. The task requires leadership both inside and outside of the classroom, the ability to clearly and respectfully communicate thoughts and feelings, and the ability to carefully listen and reflect on information before giving open and honest feedback. At this time, I would ask our 2013-14 Student School Board member to come forward so we can recognize his service to our school. Thank you for your service, Mr. Hunter Alexander.
Thank you very much, Principal Weber and Superintendent Dr. Walsh. Next, I would like to welcome to the podium to present our National Honor Society and Student Council Awards, Ms. Christine Olson.
Good evening. The first award I'm going to give out tonight goes to a young lady that for the past 2 years has taken on way more than she should have, thanks to my double-time maternity leave. But she's done a great job. She showed great leadership, took over the student council for the last 2 years. So I would like to present Lindsay Coles with a scholarship for Elkmont High School Student Council. I am also excited to be here this evening to recognize the 2014 National Honor Society graduates. This group of students has exhibited characteristics and ideals that represent this organization, including character, scholarship, leadership, and public service. Throughout the year, the organization participated in multiple community service events, proving to be an example for their peers. Some of these events this year included a hat and mitten drive, bell ringing for the Salvation Army, the Polar Plunge to benefit Special Olympics, and a spring food drive. Their achievements within the classroom also prove their ability to be productive, versatile citizens. Tonight we will honor these students for their achievements. Kaylee Stengel was this year's National Honor Society president and organized all of the community service projects for the group. She exemplified what a National Honor Society president should be, and I'm very fortunate to have worked with her this year. Thank you for your leadership and enthusiasm, Kaylee. Will you please come down to accept your certificate and pins and assist me in handing out the awards? As your name is called, I ask that you come receive your award and wait until all members have been introduced. The first-year members receiving their certificate, pin, and membership card are Ms. McKenna Barufka, Miss Madeline Pitts. Yeah. And the second-year members this year receiving their certificate, pin, and second-year membership card are Miss Caitlin Hollister, who is also receiving her Vice President's pin. Mr. Adam Gottschalk, also receiving his secretary's pin. Mr. Austin Altman, also receiving his treasurer's pin. Emily Abramowitz. Samantha Jane. Lindsay Coles. Anna Sessions. Jamie Solom. Danae Sternicker. Drew Sternicker, and Carissa Weezer. Congratulations, National Honor Society members of 2014. This is the 2014 National Honor Society. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Olson. Thank you very much, National Honor Society members. Folks, I apologize. We're having a little bit of trouble figuring out our standing up and sitting down, but I promise you we have our ABCs covered. We can do our 1, 2, 3s, and we'll have it all worked out for graduation on Friday. At this time, I would like to welcome Randy Stanley to the podium to present our next series of awards.
Good evening. On behalf of the Student Supporting Student Organization, I'm here tonight to present the Elk Mount High School Outstanding Leadership Award. This award was established 11 years ago by the SSS to recognize an outstanding senior who, during their 4 years of high school, worked hard for the good of the school to make it a better place. The criteria for this is to demonstrate leadership skills through example and willingness to work hard for the student and for the good of the school. This award is a $100 scholarship, and the recipient name will remain on a plaque that will be placed in the back of the auditorium. This year's award goes to a special young lady who has shown leadership during all of her 4 years. She has demonstrated leadership by serving as class officer, president of National Honor Society, editor of the Monthly Mounder, drum, midget, and the section leader in the band. She is an outstanding member of Student Supporting Students, where she leads with her hard work and attitude and morale ethics. This young lady symbolizes the meaning of a strong student supporting student. Her other numerous activities include Science Olympian, the school play, and forensics, just to name a few. This is just an overview of how much energy that she actually has and dedication that provides an excellent example of students supporting students in our school. Please, thanks. And a recognition goes to Kaylee Stengel. I am also here to represent the Student Supporting Students as well. And we are an organization here that's based on the 40 developmental assets. Our group, which was started in 2001, promotes healthy, happy, successful youth by supporting assets, including empowerment, values, and boundaries. These assets are the building blocks for human development. The more assets we have, the more likely we are able to engage in positive behavior. It is with this information that SSS was in fact organized. Members are encouraged to be part of a positive and encouraging movement, which includes volunteering to help others. This year, here are some of the activities that we participated in. Every year, SSS does chalk writing and welcomes back the entire school district at all 3 of our buildings. This year, we wrote a grant and focused on making sure that the school district was aware and to deter bullying. And so we just had a Bully-Free Awareness Walk that took place in the entire district. Throughout this movement, Student Supporting Students focused on handing out bookmarks for pre-K all the way through 8th grade. We also had table tents that was mentioned or put out on MAD Day, which was Make a Difference Day. We also purchased a ton of books for the elementary, middle school, and high school that relate to empathy, being kind to others, and the theme of bullying. We also volunteered this year at Ruby's Pantry. We also posted a Halloween event, community event that takes place at the middle school that houses over 400 little ones that come and trick or treat. We also participate with the PTO up at Mountain View. If you have participated at any given time in your 4 years here at the high school with SSS, could you please stand, rise, and be recognized? Please give them a round of applause. I do have awards for you too. Just come and see me sometime tomorrow and you will be able to receive the certificate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Stanley. Next in the program, I have the honor of presenting on behalf of Mr. Eric Lundgren, our art instructor, an art award. Standing up here tonight and looking at these wonderful young men and women, I know that there is quite a bit of talent that this group provides. Musical talent, athletic talent, artistic talent. And the young lady that I have the honor to recognize tonight may not know that her artistic contributions have been noticed, they've been appreciated, and tonight it is my pleasure to recognize them formally. On behalf of the Elk Mound High School Art Department, it is my pleasure to recognize Miss Ellie Nicole Swanson. And now, I believe it is my pleasure to welcome Miss Sarah Hoover to the microphone to present our Spanish awards.
Buenas noches. Sí, tengo los certificados para mis estudiantes más excepcionales en mi clase de español. Oh, I know who's not getting the awards. Okay. I have a lot of awards this year. I've never had this many awards in all my 5 years. And I could probably give more than I have tonight, but some of these students really, they have a grasp of the language where I feel that they could go to a Spanish-speaking country and be just fine talking and communicating with the locals. These kids they've used Spanish not only in the classroom, but outside. They've used it in the halls or asking me how to say cheers at sporting events. Just talking trash to each other in Spanish. It's kind of cool that they can actually use it. So these following people have gone over and beyond in their writing and their speaking. So come forward, please, when I call your name. Concepcion Weiser. Then aquí. There you see that. Julia Wolf. Dante Sterniger. Oh, see, he's still speaking Spanish. Okay, Chiquita Sterniger. Logos. Who do you see that is? Jade Solom. David Lohr. No está? David? Oh, shoot. Next year. Yolanda Sessions. Margarita Coles. Isleta Hollister. Felipe Gachak. Raul Alexander. Hugo Altman. E. Solomon Curry. Sí. Ok, gracias.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hoover. At this time, I would like to welcome Ms. Teresa Jackson to the microphone to present our Forensics Awards.
According to Psychology Today, surveys show that Americans fear public speaking even more than they fear death. Thankfully, we have an organization that helps dedicated students to overcome this fear and develop skills that many people would rather ignore. It's the Wisconsin High School Forensics Association. Elkmont students who have been in forensics aren't just stronger speakers because of their membership, they are also stronger individuals. It takes a lot of courage and fortitude to put all your inhibitions aside and stand before judges and your peers to perform. And it takes a lot of dedication and humility to continue to perfect your piece week after week during the 5-month forensic season. Several of this year's seniors have taken on this forensics challenge to some degree or another. The following students participated in forensics for 1 year: Austin Altman, Jordan DeLong, Rain Meyer, and Kaylee Stengel. These students were in forensics 2 years, and both of them received awards at state competition: Cole Hollingsworth and Jacob Krog. The next students were in forensics for 3 years: Jacob Bauer, Molly Helpney, and Greg Yon. Oh. Both Jacob and Greg received medals at state for all 3 years of their participation. And the only senior who was with forensics all 4 years of high school is also the only one to have earned a gold medal at state for a perfect performance. So she receives a special forensics award. That is Brandy Beagle. I'm also here to give our English Department award. This spring, members of the English Department met to choose a member of this class for the English Department award. There's no monetary value to this award, but it does come with our sincerest respect and hopes for a bright future. We wanted to choose someone who earned good grades in all of their English classes, someone who took extra English classes beyond the required 4 credits, someone who displayed a true talent and skill in writing, and someone who has a genuine interest in reading great literature. This year's decision was actually rather difficult because there are quite a few students here who meet that criteria, but one in particular stood out, and that is Austin Altman.
Thank you very much, Ms. Jackson. Next in our program, we have the Dunn County Optimist Club Awards. Here to present those for us this evening, my dear friend and Elk Mound High School teacher emeritus, Miss Becky Marie.
Thank you. It's very nice to be back here tonight. First, I would like to congratulate all of you and wish you best wishes on whatever your future is going to bring to you. It was really a special pleasure for me to be a small part of watching you grow and mature as I was here when you were freshmen and sophomores. Best wishes to all of you. I am here tonight to represent the Optimist Club of Menominee. The purposes of the Optimist Club are to develop optimism as a philosophy of life, to promote an active interest in good government and civic affairs, to promote friendship among all people, and to aid and encourage the development of youth in the belief that the giving of oneself in service to others will advance the well-being of humankind. Our Menominee Optimist Club is all about serving the youth of Dunn County. One of the many things we do is to honor seniors from the 4 Dunn County high schools, Elk Mound, Boyceville, Colfax, and Menominee. And we invite them to an early morning breakfast meeting throughout the school year. The students are nominated by their teachers, and they come to the breakfast meeting, and these 4 students who I want to mention were already recognized there and receive a nice plaque that will look really nice at their graduation party. But it's so cool to have these young people from the schools there, because they are the cream of the crop of our youth. So I would, if you would please stand and be recognized. The 4 youth from Elk Mound who are honored this year are Katie Johnson, otherwise known to me as Smiley, Caitlin Hollister, Kayla Hefty, and Adam Gottschalk. Congratulations. Our Optimist Club also gives a $500 scholarship to one senior from each of those 4 Dunn County schools. The students have to write an essay describing what optimism means to them. They also have to provide 3 letters of recommendation. And it's always a very tough selection for our selection committee, because they're all such wonderful applicants. With that being said, it is my pleasure to offer a $500 scholarship to from the Menominee Optimist Club to Mr. Adam Gottschalk.
Thank you very much, Ms. Marie. Next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, is the Project Search Award. Project Search is a very special organization. And one of the coordinators for our high school, Ms. Sheila Thompson, has provided me with something I would like to read for you now. Samuel Hastreiter, would you please stand? Samuel Hastreiter has been awarded an internship in the Project Search program. He is one of 12 students chosen from many of the surrounding school districts to be awarded this internship opportunity. Project Search is an international program that puts high school students in a business-led, 1-year school-to-work program and will take place at the Walmart Distribution Center. Congratulations, Samuel. Please come forward to receive your honorary certificate and medal. Next in our program, we turn our attention to our Scholar Athlete Awards. Presenting the WIAA Scholar Athletes and E-Club Scholarship recipients with their awards, our principal, Mr. Weber.
Thank you. The WIAA is the governing body of all secondary sports in our state of Wisconsin. Tonight, medallions will be presented to the female and male student athletes who have demonstrated both academic and athletic success in the class of 2014. Students from Elk Mound High School that will be receiving WIAA medallions tonight are Katie Johnson, and Adam Gottschalk. Next, I'd like to present our E-Club Awards. Tonight, the E-Club would like to recognize 4 seniors for their contributions to our school and community over the past 4 years. These individuals will receive a $75 scholarship and sincere thanks from the advisor, Mr. Back, and myself as athletic director for showing that the lessons learned on the field of athletic competition carry over into everyday life. Please come forward when I call your name. Alyssa Burrows. Samantha Jane. Jamie Solom. And Adam Gottschalk.
Thank you very much, Mr. Weber, and congratulations, students. Next in our program, we have the honor of being represented tonight by the United States Marine Corps. Presenting the USMC Distinguished Athlete Award for us this evening, Sergeant Sauer.
Good evening. I'm honored that you've given me the opportunity to come to your school's awards night tonight. To present the Distinguished Athlete Award. This award is in recognition of achievements and participation in high school athletics. It is presented to athletes who have demonstrated themselves to be valuable assets to their team and to their school. The discipline, effort, teamwork, and physical fitness demonstrated by these athletes throughout the course of the school year mark them as individuals with competitive spirits and never-say-die attitudes, the same qualities that make outstanding Marines. On behalf of the United States Marine Corps, I would like to present the Distinguished Athlete Award to first Samantha Jane, and Gabriel Anderson. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sergeant Sauer. Next, it is my pleasure to welcome Staff Sergeant Dotson to the podium to present our Army Scholar Athlete Awards.
Good evening. My name is Staff Sergeant Jared Dotson. I'm one of the representatives for the Army and Army Reserves for the Elk Mound area. The 2 students of the Army Reserves that is honoring tonight have achieved winning combinations of excellence in both academics and athletics. They have achieved a balance that many people aspire to, but only a handful achieve. I'm proud to have the opportunity and honor to the 2 nation's finest young people. We'll give a round of applause for this year's Elk Mound High School Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete, Anna Sessions and Benjamin Hollingsworth.
Thank you very much, Staff Sergeant Dotson. Tonight, it is also my privilege to recognize members of our senior class who have answered the call of duty and will be serving in our nation's armed forces. Students, your commitment and service to your country reflect the values that we as a school and community hold dear. Please come forward when I call your name to receive your Military Service Award. Individuals serving in the United States Army Reserve. Tricia Flynn, please come forward. Tricia is entering service as a bridge crew member. Lucas Marks, please come forward. Lucas will be entering service as a medic. Individuals serving in the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Derek Redwine, please come forward. Derek's duties are to be determined upon entering the National Guard. And Joshua Hall, please come forward. Josh, I just learned about today, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to be entering the United States Coast Guard. And also, Josh's duties are being determined upon his entry into service. Congratulations, students. We are proud of you. Next in our program, we have the Elk Mound Staff Scholarship. Presenting that tonight on behalf of our Elk Mound staff, it is my pleasure to welcome once again to the podium, Ms. Christine Olson.
The staff of the Elk Mound School District have chosen to honor a graduate of the class of 2014 with a $400 scholarship. Tonight's student has given a tremendous amount of time and energy to make our school and community a better place. It is my pleasure to award the 2014 Elk Mound Staff Scholarship to Madeline May Pitts. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ms. Olson. Next in our program, we have the Elk Mound High School Music Parents Scholarships. Presenting those for us this evening is Ms. Brenda DeLong. Also, on behalf of our band director, Mr. Jerry Murphy, it is my pleasure to recognize this evening outstanding members of our band. Students, please rise when I call your name. First, receiving the John Philip Sousa Award, Ms. Kaylee Stengel. Receiving the John Philip Sousa Award also tonight is Mr. Jordan DeLong. Receiving the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, Mr. Drew Barrick. And also receiving the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, Mr. Drew Sterniger. Congratulations, students. We are very proud of you.
Okay, I didn't prepare anything to say tonight, but I have known these kids pretty much their whole school career since preschool, and I have to say what an amazing group of kids. The music parents are going to truly miss them. They've brought a lot to this organization and program. With that being said, each student will be receiving a $200 scholarship through the music parents. Kaylee Stengel. Danae Sterniger. Cole Hollingsworth. Trisha Flynn. Drew Sterniger. Drew Barrick. Samantha Jane. Josh Hall. Molly Holtney. Emily Abramowitz. Delenn Roberts. Brandy Beagle. And Jordan DeLong.
I knew you wanted to see your mother, but did you have to knock your chair over in order to come and give her a hug? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for someone being so excited to see Mom, but I'm glad he gave you a hug. All right, next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Elk Mound Lions Club scholarships. Presenting those for us this evening, it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Tom Konjerski.
Good evening. It goes by fast, doesn't it? I'm proud to be here tonight. The Lions Club International is inspired by the story of Helen Keller, who was born blind and deaf. She overcame great odds and became a model of perseverance and courage in the world and showing people how to make a difference. The Lions Club, our motto is we serve, and we work on vision programs and other community service projects. The local Elk Mound Lions Club has been here for about 40 years, more or less. Again, it goes by fast. And every year we give out 2 scholarships. This year we have 2 $250 scholarships for students who have exemplified the ideals of the Lions Club and made a difference in their high school career and look to be make a difference in the world in the future. So tonight we have 2 scholarships, one for Kayla Hefty and the other for Jordan DeLong.
Thank you very much, Mr. Konjerski. Next in the program, we have the St. Joseph's Confraternity Scholarships. It is my pleasure to welcome to the microphone now, Ms. Hoffman.
Good evening. I'm pleased to represent the women of St. Joseph's Catholic Church. We have 3 scholarships to award to seniors tonight, $150 each. At this time, would Emily Abramovich, Brandy Beagle, and Anthony Hayden please come forward to receive your certificates?
Thank you very much, Ms. Hoffman. Next, we have the Eau Claire Energy Cooperative Scholarship. Presenting that for us this evening, it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Bilderback to the podium.
Good evening. When I first became a director many years ago, I honestly did not know what a cooperative was. Since then, I've learned that it's an absolutely wonderful business model, with each and every one of the members having a voice in how we're ran. If they have any questions, they can contact the cooperative or they can contact their area board member. This being said, it gives me great pleasure to present a scholarship. It's based on our members receive capital credits over the years for the patronage they gave us. In certain cases, these capital credits are not claimed. The cooperatives developed a wonderful program where these funds are then given as scholarships to the young people of our state of Wisconsin. That being said, this evening I am very proud and pleased to present a scholarship in the amount of $500 to Delene Roberts.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bilderback. Next, we have the Dunn Energy Cooperative Scholarships. Presenting those for us this evening, it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Jensen to the podium.
Well, good evening. First of all, I'd like to congratulate every one of you on your upcoming graduation, and I wish the best of luck to all of you. I too am a board member of the Dunn Energy Board, and at the Dunn Energy Cooperative, we are excited again this year to award over our entire region 15 $500 scholarships to youth whose parents are members of our cooperative. The quality of our applicants was very impressive, and they each displayed a level of community involvement and achievement it takes to be a success. Our mission at Dunn Energy is to make a difference one member at a time. We hope that our scholarships help make a difference in the lives of recipients, and we challenge them to continue to make a difference throughout their lives. On behalf of all of our members, I'm honored to present 3 $500 scholarships to Kayla Hefty, Anna Sessions, and Jamie Solon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jensen. Next in our program, we have the Independence State Bank Scholarship. It is my pleasure to now welcome to the podium to present that scholarship, Mr. Meyer.
Good evening. It's my privilege and honor to recognize each of the 2014 graduates of Elk Mound High School this year and wish you the best in your future endeavors, whatever that is that you're going into. I'd also like to recognize you, and Paul, and Ron for a well job run on your award banquet. Every year I'm always impressed with the quality of the work, so I want to tell you that, and I want to recognize that to everybody else. Independence State Bank every year gives a scholarship to one recipient of the school here, and this year's recipient is Michaela Hanchar.
Thank you very much, Mr. Meyer. Next in our program are the Bremer Bank Scholarships. Presenting those for us this evening, it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Kalsher to the podium.
Good evening. My name is Mark Kelscher, and I'm the market manager for the Bremer Banks here in Dunn County. And this evening, I'm very pleased to present 4 scholarships in the amount of $250 each to 4 graduating seniors from the class of 2014. The intent of the award is to assist these recipients with the expense associated with their continuing secondary education. The students were selected by the Elk Mound High School Scholarship Selection Committee. Will the following students please come forward? Hunter Alexander, McKenna Barafka, Austin Hansen, and Travis Nelson. And Hunter will be going to UW-Madison, McKenna to UW-La Crosse, Austin to UW-Eau Claire, and Travis to Winona State University. So best of luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kalsher. Next in our program, we have a new scholarship this year. About 3 months ago, I was approached by the Colfax Sportsmen's Association, and they wanted to be able to give back a scholarship to our young men and women who have a love for the outdoors, an enjoyment of more than just an enclosed room, and the ability to appreciate what nature has given us. Tonight, it is my pleasure, on behalf of the Colfax Sportsman's Club, to present a scholarship in the amount of $250 to Mr. Jordan DeLong. Next in the program, the West Wisconsin Telcom Scholarships. Students receiving $500 scholarships this evening from West Wisconsin Telcom are Emily Abramowitz, Anthony Hayden, and Danae Sterniker. Students, please come forward to receive your certificates. Next in our program, we have the Academic Excellence Higher Educational Arts Board, or HEAB Scholarship. This scholarship is given out once every year to the outstanding student graduating from Wisconsin schools who is ranked at the top of their class, number 1, at the end of the first semester of their senior year. I can tell you, in 12 years, I have never seen people more close in class rank than this senior class. This year, it is my pleasure to give the Academic Excellence Scholarship to Miss Anna Sessions. Also this evening, it is my pleasure to give out the National Merit Scholarship 3M Partnership Award. I am pleased to announce this evening, ladies and gentlemen, that Miss Anna Sessions has been selected as a recipient in the 3M Merit Scholarship Competition. The excellent performance of this student is a credit to the quality of education provided at Elk Mound High School. Anna, thank you for coming back. And it is my pleasure to now present to you the National Merit Scholarship Corporation 3M Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. Congratulations. Next in our program, we have the college and university scholarships. Before every honors program, I ask our students to inform me if they have been awarded any scholarships, awards, or recognition from the particular colleges and universities they plan to attend. This evening, it is my pleasure to award the following certificates to our students, recognizing their accomplishments. From the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities campus, it is my pleasure to recognize Austin Altman. Austin has a scholarship package in the amount of $2,000 for the desire to pursue post-secondary education at the collegiate level. Austin, please come forward. From the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, it is my pleasure to recognize Ms. Jamie Solom for receiving the Chancellor's Academic Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 for the desire to pursue post-secondary education at the collegiate level. Jamie, please come forward. From the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, receiving the Blue Gold Promise Welch Scholar Award, it is my pleasure to recognize Mr. Drew Sterniker with a combined total scholarship package in the amount of $1,500 for the desire to pursue post-secondary education at the collegiate level. Also from the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, receiving the Mark of Excellence Scholarship, a $2,000 scholarship for the 2014-2015 academic year, and the UW-Eau Claire Honors Scholarship, a $1,000 scholarship for the first year of post-secondary education at the collegiate level, Miss Anna Sessions. From the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, the George Freshman Award. It is my pleasure to recognize Ms. Caitlin Hollister with a $2,000 scholarship package to pursue post-secondary education at the collegiate level. And from Viterbo University, it is my pleasure to award Ms. Molly Heltney with the Hallmark Scholarship, a $9,000 a year for 4-year scholarship for the desire to pursue post-secondary education at the collegiate level. Next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Judge Stewart Scholarship. For those of you who are not familiar with Judge Stewart, he is a man who sat on the bench in the Dunn County Court for many years. Last year, we had the privilege of having Judge Stewart at our honors program to present an award for the Dunn County Fish and Game Association. At that time, he complimented all of our students and was pleased that he had never had to see them in his line of work. After retiring this year, Judge Stewart decided to create a scholarship for students who he has seen. Students who have been through a period of adversity in their life and have now decided to pursue a path that is more straight, more narrow, more upstanding, and with longer, more fulfilling, rewarding goals. It is my pleasure to now recognize tonight our first recipient of the William Stewart Scholarship in the amount of $250, Ms. Kayla Hefty. And next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, the Anne Marie Foundation Scholarship. I will now read to you a message from the Anne Marie Foundation. The Anne Marie Foundation is an independent philanthropic organization committed to enhancing the quality of life in the Wisconsin communities it serves. The founders of Phillips Plastics Corporation, Bob Cervenka and Louis Verkerka, established the Anne Marie Foundation in 1974. The foundation received its name by combining the first names of the mothers of the two founders. Originally founded mostly by Phillips Plastics Corporation, the Anne Marie Foundation ended its affiliation with Phillips Plastics in December 2010, when the Cervenkas sold the company. The Anne Marie Foundation provides monetary awards to schools and nonprofit organizations to promote educational, humanitarian, cultural, and recreational activities. In 1976, the foundation began awarding scholarships to deserving high school graduates planning to continue their education. Including this year's recipients, the foundation will have awarded just over 900 scholarships since the program's inception, totaling over $1 million. The Anne Marie Foundation would like to provide a scholarship to a graduating senior from Elk Mound School District this year. This scholarship, in the amount of $2,000, is being awarded to a student who intends to further their education after graduation. The recipient, chosen by the Elk Mound Scholarship Committee, has proven academic achievement, demonstrated leadership qualities, and has invested their time, volunteer efforts, and community involvement. The scholarship will be given in one installment after successful completion of the student's first semester of full-time enrollment at his respective college/technical school. On behalf of the Anne Marie Foundation, please join me in congratulating this year's scholarship winner, Mr. Jacob Bauer. Congratulations, Jacob. Next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special line of scholarships. These are our memorial scholarships. Whether to a tragic accident, the slow, inevitable march of time, or something completely unexpected, we lose ones that we love. Fortunately, we have the opportunity to honor their memory in a unique way. Tonight, we will be honoring former students, loved ones, and people who have chosen to make Elk Mound High School a place to turn their attentions long after they have left this earth. First, in our memorial scholarship line, the Aaron Anderson Memorial Scholarship. It is my pleasure to welcome the Anderson family, Wayne and Sue Anderson, to the podium at this time.
Our son Aaron was a very energetic person. I'm sure a lot of his teachers will remember that. He had a lot of interests. He liked snowboarding, skiing, mudding, and he loved to tinker with computers. I know at times he was pretty proud coming home saying that the IT department actually came to him for help sometimes. Aaron loved problem solving, and he participated in Odyssey the Mind for several years when he was younger. He also had a kind heart and accepted people for who they really are. He loved helping people and was always willing to lend a hand. Many family members called on Aaron for help with their computers, and he helped his friends with wiring their radios, speakers, subwoofers, helped work on their cars when they weren't working just right, and change a tire or two as well. Aaron was very inquisitive and liked to know how things worked. He wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. He was a very hands-on kind of person. He was a hard worker, and he gave all to everything that he attempted. Aaron had lots of friends and was very well liked by everyone. More importantly, he was a person who was very devoted to his family and spent a lot of time with his brother Alex and with us as well. We are especially proud and honored this evening to give a $300 scholarship award in Aaron's memory to Derek Redwine.
Thank you very much, Wayne and Sue, and congratulations, Derek. Next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, the Amanda Newman Memorial Scholarship. It is my pleasure to welcome Miss Jamie Labarge to the podium at this time to present on behalf of the family.
Hi, my name is Jamie Labarge, and I am a Mounder. I graduated in the year of 2009, so 5 years ago I was sitting on this stage. Unfortunately, I was not in forensics, so public speaking is not my favorite thing. I was found in the gym or in the weight room a lot because Amanda and I both shared a passion and love for athletics. I was fortunate enough to know Amanda from the 3rd grade until about 4 years ago when she passed away. And athletics is one thing that brought us together when we were young. Amanda had a lot of good qualities. She was in SSS. She was part of the Dunn County Optimist Club. But she also had, like I said, a really big passion for athletics. And so I'm very honored to give the memorial scholarships to 2 young ladies that show qualities like dedication, passion, and a large heart like she had. So it is my honor to present 2 $500 scholarships to McKenna Borofka and Caitlin Johnson.
Thank you very much, Ms. Labarge. Next, we have the Brexton Stanley Scholarship. It is my pleasure to welcome back to the podium once again, Ms. Randy Stanley.
Everybody will tease me because they all know that I have a bunch of these little pictures all over everything. But I am here tonight to present our son's memorial scholarship. Our son Brexton was born on May 13th. Yep, that's right, his birthday was yesterday. He would have been 7. However, 4 years ago, he earned his angel wings just 1 week shy of turning 3. I remember when he was first born, I always thought that I would be teaching him about the life lessons. However, our roles got reversed early on and he became my teacher throughout our journey. One of the qualifications of our scholarship is that the recipient must write a letter to their parents outlining at least 4 things that they have taught their parents, and then the parent must write a letter outlining 4 things that they have learned from their child. It is then advised that they go ahead and switch letters to bring awareness on how worthy and beneficial their children are in their lives. I must say, I truly, really enjoyed reading the letters, as I'm sure those that did participate did as well. So I challenge you, sometime this week or tonight, go ahead and inform your children what it is that you learned from them, so they are well aware what an impact they have on all of your lives. Because I know for a fact, my son had that impact on me. Would the 2 recipients please come forward when I call your name? I have a $100 scholarship being awarded to Jordan DeLon, who plans on focusing on music therapy. Come on up. And I have a $300 scholarship going to be awarded to Kaylee Stengel, who plans on becoming an ultrasound technician. Kaylee, please come on up.
Thank you very much, Ms. Stanley. Next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Clarence and Isabel Berger Family Scholarship. It is my great pleasure to welcome to the podium at this time members of the Berger family.
Good evening. I'm Jeff Berger, number 16, and that'll make more sense in just a moment. I am a 1985 graduate of Elk Mound High School.
And I'm Mary Forts. I am number 7. And this school didn't exist when I graduated from high school, so it was over there where the middle school is where I graduated. Clarence and Isabel Berger were longtime residents of Elk Mound area. Between 1964 and 1986, all 17 of the children graduated from Elk Mound High School. Over the years, 11 of the grandchildren have attended the school as part of their primary education, with 5 of them graduating from the school district. There are now 3 great-grandchildren enrolled in the elementary school and middle school, and those are my grandchildren. So next year we'll have them in all 3 of the schools.
Clarence and Isabel Berger were very active in several groups, including church, FFA, Lions Club, Senior Citizens, and Easter Seals. They were not always able to give financial support, but offered their time and talents to a project. Several years ago, our family decided to establish a $500 scholarship for a graduating senior of Elk Mound High School who demonstrated the values that our parents instilled in the 17 of us. Values like hard work, moral character, and service to their school, church, and community are all considered vital in making a successful individual and a successful community. As part of the application process, students are asked to write a response to 2 of 4 essay questions. The School Scholarship Committee reviews all applications and essays, conducts personal interviews with the applicants, and chooses the winner.
This year's winner wrote about personal qualities that make a person successful and the qualities that they possess that prepare the student for the future. This student stated that thinking outside the box, having the courage to speak, and stand up for oneself are personal qualities that make a person successful. The student also stated, when talking, I can persuade, inform, and influence people with my words. Listening helps me gain knowledge, which I can use to base my judgment on. Like our parents, this student believes in the importance of community service and helping others in need. The student stated that through community service, one person can make a change, thousands can make a difference. These are just a few of the comments that the student made that demonstrate their character. We are honored to present the 5th annual Clarence and Isabel Berger Family Scholarship to Nuni Yang.
Thank you very much, Mary and Jeff, and congratulations, Noon. Next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Alicia Wolmer Scholarship. Alicia Wolmer, to anyone who knew her, was a fierce competitor on any athletic field that she walked on. She was a talented musician in any format she chose to play in. Perhaps even more remarkable to me was the depth and the level, the intense level of love that she showed her family, her friends, our school, and our community. Sadly, we lost Alicia my first year here at Elk Mound High School 12 years ago. While we lost Alicia, we have not lost the ideals that she embodied or the spirit that still walks the halls today. If you've ever come to any of our concerts and seen the grand piano being played, that was dedicated in Alicia's memory. If you've ever been on our track, you've walked in the same footsteps that Alicia ran in. If you ever spent time in our classrooms, you know that her spirit and that wry grin that she had on her face are embodied today in the young lady that we choose to honor. It is my pleasure to award this year's Alicia Wolmer Scholarship to a young lady that I feel carries on many of the same characteristics, qualities, and special, special interaction that she has with everyone who knows her. Carissa Weezer, please come forward. These will make sense in just a minute. It is also my pleasure tonight to award our final scholarships of the evening, the Elk Mound Alumni Scholarships. Very similar to the Berger Scholarship, applicants for the Elk Mound Alumni Scholarship were required to complete an essay. They were required to go to interviews. They were required to show us who they are. The choice of who we recognize tonight was not an easy one. Fortunately, that is not a choice that I have to make. That is done by a committee of graduates from 1957 and 1958. Yes, they are older than me, probably wiser than me, and that is why I am proud to have them make this decision and not me. Tonight, it is my pleasure to recognize two students. One with a $500 scholarship attending a 2-year/technical program, and the other with a $1,000 scholarship who will be attending a 4-year program. Receiving the $500 scholarship this evening, Ms. Kaylee Stangle. And tonight, receiving the $1,000 scholarship, on behalf of the Elk Mound alumni, Ms. Caitlin Hollister. And the reason, ladies and gentlemen, that these two ladies are still standing here, and there are bags behind me, on behalf of Ms. Kay Osmond Lee, Elk Mound High School graduate of 1958, I now have the honor of bestowing upon these two fine young ladies Elk Mound alumni sweatshirts, because in 2 short days they will now be Elk Mound alumni and can promote our great school to everyone they meet. Ladies, congratulations. Thank you all for coming tonight. Students, there's a large group that is not on this program. But this group of people deserve a thanks. They have done more for you than you will ever know. They care more about you than you may ever know. And they are the reason why you are here today. I would like you, students, to join me in a round of applause to all of the wonderful parents, guardians, and supporters of you that have come here this evening. It is also my pleasure tonight to thank the people who have gotten us where we are. There is no way that I could do what I do alone. You've probably seen me walking back and forth tonight, but what you did not know is that I have a lot of help to make this program possible. Tonight, it is my honor and privilege to have our intern in the counseling department, Mr. Stephen Wozniak, with us. Without Steve's help, I would be a very distressed and very busy man. So Stephen, thank you so much for all that you do. I would also like to thank my principal, Mr. Weber, and our superintendent, Dr. Walsh, for making this evening possible. Students, the time goes so fast. Between now and 4 years from now, that time will, I promise you, fly just as quickly as these past 4 years have gone. It has been my true pleasure to serve as your counselor, and it is my true pleasure to be able to witness your graduation in 2 short days. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to now present to you the Elk Mound High School class of 2014.
Got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. If you got trouble, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, baby. But none of them ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Thank you all for coming tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Have a pleasant evening.
Come back in here.
I can also talk to us, but maybe you always talk to us.
Nobody gets to sign it. I know it. Well, hello. How are you? Hey, buddy. I'm
Where's your program?
I wasn't feeding, I was making I was making stuff. I was not feeding.
I hope you didn't swallow.
I didn't. Alright, I didn't swallow. All of it. Not all of it. Hi there.
Hi. Pretty good. You're welcome.